Rehabilitation of fiber optic cable begins. 573 persons charged for speeding up to April 20, 2015. President describes advancement in Essequibo transportation system as a quiet revolution. Healthcare greatly improved throughout hinterland communities and more cogeneration plants to be built. With this GINA News Capsule, I'm Ursula Ramdale. Good evening. More cogeneration plants at sugar factories will soon be a reality, with at least 2 more being established in Region 6. These plants will help the industry to earn more, and bagasse wastage will no longer be an issue. President Donald Ramatar told a large gathering at a public meeting held at Canefield Settlement, East Kanji, Berbice on April 22nd.
And that is how we're going to go to really change and restructure the industry, to try to make it not just a producer of raw sugar, but try to make the industry a complex with new revenue streams attached to the industry itself. We want to make the industry flexible, a flexible industry that we can switch from one product to another easily, depending which one is fetching the highest price on the market.
Other plans in the pipeline to make the sugar industry more efficient, including adapting to the changing price of sugar on the world market, are the expansion of ethanol production and the production of liquid sugar, the president told the crowd. In keeping with a Memorandum of Understanding signed on March 18, 2015 between the Office of the President and DAX Contracting Services, the latter has begun rehabilitating the Lethem-Georgetown fiber optic cable according to international standards and maintaining the cable for life of the contracted period. In exchange for the service, DAX Contracting Services is to be provided with an agreed-upon number of pairs of fibers in the cable, which has 12 pairs, are released from the Office of the President states. The cable, which is reportedly 20% damaged, DAX Contracting Services started rehabilitation work on April 19 and has estimated about 6 months for its completion. Government has done much to improve transportation in Essequibo, so much so that the traveling time has been greatly reduced. With the varying developments that have seen residents of Region 2 living better lives, President Donald Ramatar has described the transformation as a quiet revolution. The head of state, in a recent interview with the National Communications Network, highlighted the fact that in addition to the 2 roll-on roll-off ferries plying the route from Parika to the main Essequibo islands of Wakenham, Leguan, Hog Island and Supernam, the use of aircraft has also improved over the years, with many, especially business operators, utilizing this mode of transportation more frequently. Government has also invested much towards improving roads in the region, the president pointed out. The Guyana Police Force has reported that to date this year, 573 persons have been charged for speeding. A release from the police force indicated that as the force continued with its traffic enforcement up to April 20, 2015, there were 31 road fatalities compared with 32 for the corresponding period last year. Meanwhile, during the period April 12 to 18, 2015, a number of cases were made against motorists for breaching traffic laws. These include driving under the influence, breaching the conditions of road service license for careless driving, and for dangerous driving, failing to wear a safety helmet or a seat belt, using handheld mobile phones, failing to adhere to a siren, and soliciting of passengers or touting were among the other charges. 2 decades ago, hinterland communities were the least included in the nation's healthcare system, and hospitals and basic clinics were very few, if not non-existent, throughout Amerindian communities. 2 decades later, with the introduction of the specific hinterland development programs, healthcare within these communities has undergone significant changes. Government has ensured the availability of health centers in many communities, and where not feasible, there have been construction of health huts or health posts. Another major step by the administration has been to continually train workers and develop training programs for doctors, nurses, medics, and community health workers to man these facilities. Thank you for watching this GINA News Capsule. Do join us again. I'm Ursula Ramdale. Good night.